Good afternoon. This is Jim Horan, principal of Most Holy Trinity Catholic School. I'm sending you this video to give you information on registration for the upcoming school year. As prospective parents, I know you have questions about the education their children receive here, but you also have questions about the cost for having your child attend here. I'm hoping to give you that information in a way that's clear to you so you have a total understanding of the financial obligation as well as procedures for this coming school year. In this video, I'm going to talk about three things. I'm going to talk about tuition and registration. I'm going to talk about the gap, and I will explain what the gap is later. And I'm going to talk about fundraising and volunteering. Registration is now open. Registration opened at the beginning of March. We are currently accepting new students for the coming school year in grades 3K through 8. These will be our rates of registration and tuition for the coming school year. Registration is $200 per child or $400 per family. $200 per child or $400 per family, family being 2 or more children. Registration fees will cover the following. Out of the $200, $36 go to the diocese. That's to help our Office of Education function. $8 for student accident insurance. If your child gets hurt here and your insurance does not cover the injury, then we have supplemental insurance that will help make up that gap. We use a religion program called Gospel Weekly, and it's a set of weekly pamphlets where we study the coming gospel for the Sunday, and Father does that gospel with us on Fridays during the school year when he says school mass. There's also other activities in the pamphlet which help our students learn our faith. We're very happy with the program, and we will use it again the coming year, and the cost for this per child is $20. $10 will go to our Home and School Association. Our home and school is similar to what a PTA would be in a public school. It's a group of parents who meet and help support the school. So when your registration fee is paid, you are automatically a member of our Home and School Association. We are going to ask you to come to meetings at times and also to help us with fundraising activities, which I will get into a little bit later. $5 from each student goes to the Texas Council of Catholic Bishops, that's TCCB. It goes to their education department, and that is for our membership in the State Catholic School Association, and we get support from the TCCB in various aspects of running the school. We do take the Iowa Test of Basic Skills, that's the ITBS. The cost is $20 per student per testing, and this goes for students in kindergarten through 8th grade. We pay property insurance to Catholic Mutual. The property is insured through them, and this costs an average of $75 per student. Your student will get a planner this year. Everybody will get a free planner. The cost of that planner is $5. We will give you the first one free. If it is lost and needs to be replaced, you will need to pay $10 for the replacement. Finally, we use RenWeb information systems. This is where we track our student grades, student attendance. We track all our student information there, including your contact information. It's the same thing that the public schools use to help them keep track of students and help them be able to contact parents when needed. The total of all this is $200 per student. Our tuition for this coming year. Tuition will be $400 per month per student. All tuition goes towards teacher salaries. Our teacher salaries for this year will be $416,824. Our tuition, we are projecting to collect $391,975. There is a gap there, so we will use grants that we received to make up the $24,849 that we need to pay our teachers. Your tuition goes to pay the teachers and only the teachers. It does not go to pay the principal or the office staff or the librarian, the custodial, the cafeteria, or the aftercare. It only goes to pay teachers. We will offer tuition reduction in 2024-2025. To see if you qualify, you may apply at FACTS. Click Most Holy Trinity and the Foundation for the Diocese of El Paso when you apply. And here is the information on the site. To get FACTS tuition assistance, go to the website www.factsmgt.com. You're going to click the drop-down menu that says Family Login. You will find Payment Plans/Financial Aid, and that is the click that you do to get into this site. FACTS tuition assistance will cost you $50. This is the fee that FACTS Management charges. They handle this for us, and we do not get any of that fee that goes to them. They're going to ask you, if you apply, to submit your latest tax return and your latest W-2 forms. They will accept those, they will run those, and you're going to list all your expenses. You list your house payment, car payment, insurance payment, credit card payments, medical insurance payments. All those are listed. When all that is together, then FACTS tuition assistance will verify your application. If you are qualified, then we will lower your tuition to an amount that we feel you can afford. If you're going to apply for FACTS tuition assistance, your application must be verified before August 1, 2024. We will also charge building fees and aftercare. Our building fees, $50 per student, $100 per family. That's 2 students or more in the same family. If you need aftercare, if your children will not be picked up at 3 p.m. when we get out of school, we will take them to aftercare. The cost for aftercare is $35 per month per child. While they are at aftercare, they will have a chance to do homework. They will get some outdoor activity if the weather allows. They will also get a healthy snack through the Federal Nutrition Program. Aftercare will be open from after school up till 5:45. Your children must be picked up by 5:45. And the fee again is $35 per month per child, flat fee. We are doing this as a service for our parents, so we are not going to make any money on this. What we do collect in aftercare fees will pay the aftercare worker salaries. We have 3 people working aftercare. Their salaries will total $14,900. We are projecting to collect $14,000 from our aftercare students. This is based on 40 students per month at $35 times 10 months. Our first month is August, our last month is May. So we will be a little bit in the red on that, but we will make that up through fundraising and grants. Now that we talked fundraising, let me talk about fundraising and volunteering. First, I want to talk to you about the gap. The gap is the difference between what we charge in tuition and fees and what it actually costs to run the school. For this school year, For this school year that is finishing now, our total income from tuition, registration, and building fees will be $414,990. So the average per student is $2,695 in tuition and fee income. Our total expenditures are projected to be $743,368. Our total expenditures divided by the number of students is $4,827 per student. So our gap is a little over $2,000, $2,132 to be exact, per student. And my gosh, that sounds like a lot, but just keep calm. Please remain seated. We've got an explanation of how we make that up. We make up the gap through fundraising. This year, we are projected to raise $115,950. We receive grants from various foundations. These come mainly from Burkitt Foundation, Foundation for the Diocese of El Paso, Kramer Foundation, and Westerman Foundation. Our grants total $129,550. Most Holy Trinity Church gives us $51,900 per year in subsidies and second collections. We also solicit donations and contributions from various individuals. The total of that is $40,200. Our total money raised doing this is $329,600. Our average amount raised per student, $2,192, compared to the $2,162 that we were in gap with. So we will come out ahead an average of $30 per student times roughly 150 students. That will come out to roughly $4,500. So this is how we make up the difference. So this is why we have to raise money. This is why I have to look for grants and donors to help our school thrive and succeed. We will have two required fundraisers each year. The first is the raffle. We do a Dallas Cowboy raffle. We're going to give you 150 raffle tickets. They are $2 each. And the grand prize is 2 tickets to go see the Cowboys play somebody this coming year. We don't have the game yet. Last year, we got the New York Giants game at Dallas. I was very fortunate, okay, and people really went for that. We're hoping to get a game of similar magnitude this year. The game that we pick will be in November or December, because we do this raffle at the Halloween Carnival. We are going to require everyone to volunteer for the Halloween Carnival. This is a big event for us. The community is invited. If you've ever been, you know it's packed. If you haven't been, I will tell you it's packed every year. We get lots of people show up. Okay, we have lots of game booths, lots of food booths. We sell a nice brisket dinner, which is done by one of our families. And we do this Dallas Cowboy raffle at the end of the night. So it's a great time for everybody. But we do need a lot of help to run our carnival. We need help setting up. We need help running games. We need help selling food. We need help taking it down. So we'll need everyone to put in some time to help with that. We will not require anybody to work all night because we know you want to spend time with your children, but we are going to ask that everybody spend some time that night working the carnival. So that will be one fundraising requirement. The other will be the fun run. We do a Crusader fun run in the spring. You're asked to raise $250 per family. Okay, the raffle is per family. The fun run is per family. It is not per student. So if you have more than one child, please don't worry that you're going to have to raise double. It is per family. So in the fun run, the children register at a site on booster.com. It's a free registration. You submit a picture for them. They make a little video with your child featured and letting people know that your child's trying to raise money for our school. And then you send that video out to your friends, your family, your neighbors, whoever you can. You send it all out online. There will be a link for everybody to donate online. So you will not have to handle any money. You will not have to go door to door. You just need to email that out, and you may need to call your family and friends and say, hey, this is coming. Would you please help us? We had a fantastic fun run this year. We have raised close to $40,000 on this year's fun run. And our average student donation was well above $250. So this is a very doable event. Our parents said it's one of the easiest fundraisers they've ever done, and it is very, very successful for us, and it really helps us make ends meet. So those two are required. We will have other opportunities, mainly to raise funds. We need you to volunteer. We need everyone to volunteer. If you're paying full tuition, we need you to volunteer 10 hours per year to help us. The hours you put in at the Halloween Carnival will count. Also, we have bake sales by grade level, and the teachers who that month, or if the fourth and fifth grade is having a bake sale and they raise $800, then the fourth grade teacher gets 400 and the fifth grade teacher gets 400, and they use that in their classroom. So that goes right to the teachers so they can get some things for their classroom. If they raise more, we do more. Our last bake sale raised almost $1,200. Not quite. We were like $10 short of $1,200. And that was our 3K, 4K, and kindergarten parents. They went all out and they did a great job. And it was amazing to watch. So that's one of the fundraisers we do. If you donate baked goods, you get credit for that. If you come and help sell them, you get credit for being there and the time you spend there selling. So it's very easy to get hours very quickly. If you are on financial assistance, we're going to ask for 15 to 20 hours for the year. We also have student dances where we need help setting up, monitoring the students, serving them food and drinks during the dance, and cleaning up at the end. We also need help at our annual speech festival. We host the whole diocese in a speech festival for grades kindergarten through 6. Okay, and all these students come from all these other schools, and they come in ready to compete, and they come in hungry, and they are armed with money, and they buy drinks, they buy food, they buy everything we sell. We have pizza, we have hot dogs, we have nachos, we have hot Cheetos, we have snow cones, popcorn, you name it, we have it, and we sell it, and they eat it. Okay, so we need lots of help for that. That is a very successful fundraiser for us also. That brings us about $5,000 a year. Hosting that, it's all done in one day. Okay, we started early in the morning and we finish up about 2 p.m. And that goes very well, and it's during the week. So our children don't actually go to school that day. They actually come in, they compete in their event, and they go home because we're using all the classrooms. We can't have any class that day. So there are different areas to volunteer in, and there are others that I can let you know about later on. But we will need everyone to volunteer to help us. We do not have a big staff here. We have the teachers and I, one office person, one librarian, 2 custodians, 2 in the cafeteria, 3 in aftercare. That's it. That's everybody, about 20 people to run the school. So we need lots of help to help us get through the school year. Again, everybody needs to help at the Halloween Carnival. I can't emphasize that enough. We had a very good turnout last year for help, and we will need that to continue if we are going to do well in the carnival. Last year's carnival, combined with our cowboy raffle, raised roughly $36,000. Okay, so it was a big successful event for us as well. We have made school improvements with the money we've been taking in. We have fence screen around the outer edges of our school. If you notice, our school is all fenced in. There's only one way in and one way out, and that's through the front door. Everything else is screened for privacy. This came through a very generous donation from the Lightborn family, and this is one of our parents who arranged this. And they were very generous to donate the screening and pay for the labor to put it in. We also got new furniture in our upper grade classrooms, 4th grade through 8th grade. Got desks and chairs and tables and whatever they needed. What we are working on this summer is putting HVAC in our library and in our meeting hall, Father Tom Hall. The total cost of this will be $189,960. We have a grant from the Kennedy Foundation in the amount of $100,000 to pay for this. Most Holy Trinity Church has agreed to pay the remaining balance, so it will not cost the school anything. That'll be a total of $89,960 they're going to contribute. So I'm very grateful to Father Michael Lewis and the church for being generous with us, and to the Kennedy Foundation for helping us with this very needed project. Registration, again, is now open. We are open here 8 to 4 Monday through Friday. If you have visited the school already and you'd like to register your child, please come by. We have a registration packet attached to the flyer that this was sent on, or you can call the office and I'll be glad to email you a registration form and a demographic form as well. If you're going to register your child, we need birth certificate, shot record, social security number, baptismal certificate if they are baptized, and if they've been in school somewhere else, we need a copy of their report card. If you have questions, please call me. My name's Jim Horan. Phone number 915-751-2566, or email jhoran@mhtcrusaders.org. We hope you will enroll your child this coming school year. I thank you for your interest in our school, and we'd love to have the opportunity to serve you and help your child become the person God is calling him or her to be. Thank you for your attention, watching this video, and again, call me if you have questions, and wish you all a blessed day.